Recently, Dan the Man said something that surprised me. I was surprised at a couple of things he apparently doesn't know. There's some basic things, I think. It's also disturbing to think that a lot of people still don't understand these two concepts that I'm going to cover. But first, I want to show a short clip of him referencing Raw Till 4 people as being noobs, which means new to the scene. Here it is.
And also there's another issue too that's raw till 4 is that the cooked foods from the night before are not fully digested. Then you aren't really aware of that yet because they haven't had a chance. So I don't recommend raw till 4, except maybe as everyone has to transition. And so of course, as a part of a transition thing, but getting stuck on that as a permanent concept, it would be a hindrance to your evolution as a person who's interested in expanding.
And what percentage of raw foods do you personally eat, and what percentage of raw foods do you recommend to others?
I mean, you know, as a responsible person who's had...
I kind of disagree with the sentiment, but I agree there's always new people coming in, and a lot of new people. But these people, they follow Harley and Freely's videos. They're watching them, and Harley and Freely are always explaining these two concepts. One having to do with body composition, and explaining what would be going on when you go low fat. A lot of people who eat this way get thin, and it looks too thin, and it's not because you're losing muscle. That's what I want to get to. So check this clip out of Dan talking about this.
Because when I was not eating fat, I was just, no matter how much carbs I ate, when I wasn't focusing on fats and minerals, I was just hungry and emaciated.
Stop. Let's take care of the emaciated right now. This is emaciated. It's just starvation. Skeletal, like, yeah, the dictionary definition. Someone who's dangerously skinny and skeletal looking. No one in our community looks like that. It's a lack of muscle, very low muscle. And you only lose muscle if you're not eating enough calories. It's as simple as that. He sounds like the noob after 14 years of experience. Does he not know that simple truth? Just do a search, 80-10-10 muscle, before and after. One-handed push-up. For 20 years, Doug Graham has eaten what most people would call a very low-fat diet, which is about 5%. His book clearly thoroughly covers why 5% fat is sufficient. I have gained muscle size. I myself have always been a hard gainer, could never gain muscle, but I actually gained size after going 80-10-10. Sounds amazing, but yeah, I got to do a video about my weight. It's really interesting. I'm getting fat.
When I wasn't focusing on fats and minerals, I was just hungry and emaciated and unstable and ungrounded.
Okay, yeah, the other thing is the hungry part. It's just what happens when you don't watch other people's videos. You just watch your own. You never learn anything.
I hadn't watched a Liferegenerator video in like 3 years, not even the one.
We've covered why you get hungry when you switch to this type of eating. I'm not going to go over it again.
Fat allowed me to stabilize, and now that the fat is bad label is off, and I've saturated my body with healthy omega-3s like hemp, avocado, and coconut, I'm much more stable, lubricated, more filled out, and now I'm able to live on a non-fat diet, at least for periods of time.
Oh my God, where do I start? Okay, he just said a non-fat diet. Now, an expert who teaches diet should not be using that term. There's no such thing. There's fat in watermelon. It's not a non-fat diet. Yeah, a lot of people, news, actual news outside the community think of it that way. But he should know better. He's talking in simplistic terms, that's it. He's talking in this way, in this way that an expert wouldn't be talking. Fat is bad label. Did he really believe that? That's what he places onto us. Maybe because that's the way he thought. This book does not say that fat is bad. This book is repeating the science of fat's place in the diet and what it does if you eat too much of it. And I keep getting the impression he's never read this book, just like he doesn't watch other people's videos. And a lot of people haven't read this book. But they keep talking about the diet. He said he's more filled out. Yeah, fat will fill you out, but it's not the muscle. And he talked about this in this video. I think that what people think of as muscle is often just fat. People don't know what a body looks like without fat. So when there's a low-fat person, they just think it's muscle that's lost. I have a video from last year where I covered the truth about body composition. I'll put a link up right here on the screen. And let's see. Also, let's boost this video so that people will see it. Not for Dan to see it, because he doesn't watch videos. He's busy talking in his own videos, talking to people on the phone, or talking to people around his house. Talk. And meditating. 3 hours a day, he said. We got his store and his business stuff. It takes time. Now I want this video to reach the viewers, the people in the community that really want to get healthy. Like his fans, maybe. Yeah, I want to reach his fans. So let's boost this video by giving it a thumbs up. Also, sharing it to all sorts of places: Google, Facebook, Twitter, all those icons at the bottom of the screen that appear when you click thumbs up. So let's get this happening. And I'm going to be back maybe tomorrow with another video. It's going to be answering some questions from a viewer of mine about how to get into the diet, all sorts of concerns. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day. See you then.